What is up, Ramblin Raiders listeners? Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you for joining us as always. As I get situated here in my seat, and before we get started, let me go ahead and give a shout out to this episode's sponsor. It's a special sponsor, and we are so glad to be working with them. This episode is brought to you by Bergeson Chiropractic. Guys, let me ask you, are you suffering from aches, pains, injuries, or fatigue? Any of the above, the aforementioned problems in your life with your health? Are you looking for affordable and reliable care that is guaranteed to improve your health? You have to go visit our guys at Bergeson Chiropractic in Friendswood. Their address is 351 E Parkwood Drive, Friendswood, Texas 77546. Again, that's 351 E Parkwood Drive, Friendswood, Texas 77546. Bergeson Chiropractic is the best in the business at relieving pain and promoting better health and stability. Bergeson Chiropractic is a tried and true practice that has been operating for 30 years. That's experience and that's consistency. Their customer base has grown exponentially since they started in 1990 because the work they do is unparalleled in the industry. I'm a testament of that, and a testament to the health benefits they provide. Because as a kid, I had bone spurs and excruciating lower back pain. I wore a back brace. Link can tell you about it. Fun times. Dr. Bergeson's treatments alleviated my back aches, and his X-ray diagnosis isolated the problem. That diagnosis was able to isolate the problem and allow me to see a specialist that completely, fixed me up right and had me back in the gym working out and competing at a high level, or so I thought it was a high level. From that point on, after I saw Dr. Bergeson, after his treatment on me, I would go to see Dr. Bergeson regularly, and I swear my scoring average doubled thanks to his treatments. Go, ask the principal of Friendswood High School to pull some records for you. I'm sure he can back that up. Bergeson Chiropractic offers so much more than your typical pop and run type practices. As mentioned before, they offer x-rays to make proper diagnosis, and they have over 20 different treatments. They will help with any type of injury or pain. Those treatments, will help with any type of injury or pain. They've had numerous athletes utilize their services and swear by their product, all the way from the high school level to the pros. Payments are easy and affordable as they take all major insurance. Cha-ching. Last but not least, guys, Bergeson Chiropractic has the best sports memorabilia in the game. I've seen it for myself. It's immaculate. You got to check it out. Make sure you ask for the signed Kansas City going to the Super Bowl, hopefully back-to-back Patrick Mahomes jersey. It is pretty sick. You're going to want to check it out. Tell them the Ramblin Raiders sent you. This is huge on this. And your first visit will be discounted to only $50. This is premium treatment for $50. You can't ask for better than that. Again, they take all major insurances, which is important. Don't live with agonizing pains and annoying aches. Get treated at Bergeson Chiropractic to get the most out of your body. Take it from me. It works well. Guys, let's go ahead and get on with the show. And for everyone watching this via YouTube or Twitch, they just saw us go straight into the new podcast. Welcome back. Unfortunately, we are stereoless tonight, but that's okay. We're gonna. I know Nick, our usually our IT guy, man. He I think his roommate pulled the rug out from under him, so we have no stereo tonight, but that's all right. We're going to get through it. This is the Ramblin Raiders podcast, premium Texas Tech content with a laugh, or at least some of the time, so we try. Joining me tonight, as always, my two guest hosts, wouldn't trade them for the world, Red Raiders through and through, Texas Tech diehard fanatics. I have Nick, and actually I have two for Nick. I want to see which one he likes better. I'll go hunting with Jackson again someday, Thompson. Or there's also Nick. I talked a little trash on Twitter, Thompson. Nick, what's up? Welcome back to the podcast.
What is up, Jackson? Listeners, welcome back, guys. Episode 80. Excited to get it going. And Jackson, we will go hunting again one day.
Oh,
just I don't know, not soon.
Hey, all I know is this G, and it's actually not tonic. It is Waterloo. So sparkling water. This G in Waterloo. I mean, I got no ice up here in the office, and I'm breathing fire tonight. And
Dude.
I mean that in more ways than one.
Literally, is my favorite water.
Literally and figuratively. Lane, our next guest has him a nice glass of red. He's a wino. He likes 2 shots of vodka. Lane should have seen GameStop coming by a mile. Get your head in the game, Griffon. Dude, get your head out of your ass, man. I need you to let me in whenever you see a big bump in a stock like that.
That should have been a lock. I should have tweeted it, honestly. But yeah, good to be back on the pod. Another week, another pod. Nick, I heard the rumor mill is Nick might not be going back to the Leafs because he doesn't like the food.
What?
Oh my God. How is that it? Wait, we need to know, have it out right here, right now. Is that a true statement?
No. The last time I was there, we had a fish fry, and that was dank. So
I have
love
an
food
on
there.
quote from Nick from BD Joe. Nick said, "Are you enjoying your last meal before Joe went to the Leafs?"
Oh yeah.
He might have just meant that in the sense of like, you're going to be drinking and just out immersed in the woods that,
Exactly.
you might it kind of feels like your last meal, You're basically going out on a sabbatical to unplug.
I was just trying to scare him for that weekend. That was his first time.
Classic scare tactics by Nick. Anyways, we're back and we have a great episode in store for you tonight. Let me run through our intro topics, our social media. If you don't follow us already, we are on Instagram at Ramblin Raiders. Our Twitter account is also at Ramblin Raiders. And then our Facebook page, which I'm going to make a very valiant effort to grow over the next couple of weeks, and that's where I'm looking for isolated effort to grow our Facebook the next couple of weeks is Ramblin Raiders podcast. That's the page. So go like it, share it. We're going to try to, do some live streams on there. I was talking to Nick about that earlier. Those are our social medias. If y'all could rate, review, subscribe, it goes a long way in letting us gauge where we're at, how we're doing, and what we can improve on, and keep us in constant kind of communication with our listenership, which we always enjoy, don't we, guys?
Yeah.
Nod, yeah. During this Brady Bunch Zoom call we got going on. So if y'all could rate, review, subscribe, let us know what you think, and we really appreciate that. Also, we're on YouTube and soon to be Twitch now. That's Nick's the maestro when it comes to our visual feed. So I know we're on YouTube, dude. I think our last ep, we got to get that bad boy up, man. I don't know if it's on there yet.
Is it not up there?
I don't think so.
Wait, these videos are now live?
Oh,
y'all figured it out?
We're not doing it live yet, but soon to be.
Well, I mean, we don't edit the videos. I can easily just put the video on YouTube, but I didn't know it wasn't on YouTube, so that's my B.
Hey, it's all right, man, because our audio numbers were up, so that must there must be a correlation there. No, yeah, we're gonna be on Twitch. Subscribe, drop a sub on YouTube and Twitch. Check out our channel. Tune in to see we're repping our merch, which I'll get to in here in a second. But you can watch us through visuals and soon to be live on Twitch and YouTube. Website, ramblinraiders.com. 10% of our merch sales goes to charity. This month we're doing the Houston Food Bank. We're doubling down and circling back to the Houston Food Bank, which is a great charity, great organization to help feed the hungry. We also have our write-ups. Our episodes are downloadable straight from the website. We have our apparel on there. As you can see, I'm rocking a hat, and Nick's got the camo hat. Lane's got a shirt on. Everybody's coming through tonight. It's what I love to see. Good effort by all. Okay. So let's just show everybody what we have. I got a Final Four tee.
Nice, dude. I got the from Savers in Lubbock. 06 Cotton Bowl.
Nick wins on the
standard Ramblin Raider t-shirt.
That's the standard Ramblin shirt. No, Nick's got us beat with the retro. Man, I wish it was, well, I'll get to that in a little bit. I wish it was cold enough to, when I'm going to BR for that game this weekend, to rock my throwback ski jacket, but we'll see. Hey, you know what? I might just sweat it out because it's such a badass jacket. Anyways, our website
be that hot in Baton Rouge. I mean, that cold.
Hey, all it's got to do is even hint that it's going to be around the 50s. I'll sweat it out. I'll sweat it out if I have to. Where was I? Apparel, more. We have everything on our website. Check it out, ramblinraiders.com. We, want y'all to go on and be, like I said, interactive with us. Leave us a message. Hell, leave us a donation if you're feeling charitable. Ramblin Raiders Media. This is not just one podcast. We have a company that presents multiple. It's a platform for multiple podcasts, one of which, Laney's Locks. Lane, we got Liquid last weekend. Tell us a little bit about Laney's Locks.
Yeah, quick hitter, all about the action for the upcoming weekend, sports betting. We cover everything. We go across the pond. We keep it in the States, basketball, football, soccer, you name it. Mix in some Korean baseball, and you got a hell of a pod.
Hey, I got to give a shout out. Korean baseball. Let's go.
last week, the chef and one of our guests, NFL Stu, absolutely got liquid. I think he was 11-0.
Lights out. No, like I actually hate myself for not betting more. I was coming off of a happy hour, so I only threw one West Ham bet in, hit gloriously, I might add. Stu, though, dude, his NFL game is his NFL props and just his reads on that are, I mean, he might as well be Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes out there reading the D when it comes to these lines and when it comes to Vegas slipping up because he was on fire. No, I'm pretty sure of all 11 or 12 bets he gave out, I think he might have missed 2, dude. It's just stupid. So if you want to get liquid and then go invest it into GameStop, follow Laney's Locks.
Yeah, there you have it.
Very nice. Hey, what's the Instagram and Twitter handle on there?
Yeah. At Laney's Locks is our Twitter. At Laney's_Locks15 is Instagram. Come join us if you're looking to get liquid.
Lane, I'm gonna have to ask you to turn that TV off. I can see you looking up at it.
What a close game, man. Tennessee and
who's playing? Whoa! I bet on that one. Wait a second, I bet on that game. Who's up?
52-49 Vols.
Yes. Okay, they're winning. Let's go. I'm about to get liquid again. The chef is on fire. Speaking of getting liquid, I think Lane. I mean, we tweeted it out earlier. The 2 shots of vodka meme. I also call it the Laney's Locks, Laney Cake. Actually, not Laney's Locks. The Laney Cake Special.
The Lano Special.
This is a Lano Special if I've ever had one. I can't taste anything but gin in here. Also, another podcast presented by Ramblin Raiders Media. Loose Lips with Gator Ships. She was supposed to record her first episode this weekend, Nick. We were talking to her about that. Unfortunately, it did not get off the ground. We're calling her out.
Damn.
Gator, we need you to step up. No, I'm just kidding. She's going to be great. She had it wasn't on her end. Her mom, who's Karen, can you believe it or not, a full-blown, she pulled a full-blown Karen.
The original Karen.
The OG Karen, and she backed out on the episode, and they're going to reschedule it for next week. Should be a lot of fun. It's going to be just a extremely entertaining, hilarious podcast. Great content. Follow her on Instagram. It's loose lips _with _gator ships, or Twitter, loose lips _pod. A lot of loose lips tags and handles on Twitter. It's going to be hilarious. Guys, girls, everybody, if you're just looking to laugh your ass off, literally LMAO, go listen to this podcast.
It's going to be hilarious.
She's just going to keep it loosey-goosey on there, huh?
Loose Lips with Gator Ships, loosey-goosey. I mean, we're talking full speed ahead, no brakes, dude. Just straight on, no brakes, all gas. Gator in the house, dude. I can't wait to listen to her, drop some fire on the
Gator
mics.
Tales.
Some Gator Tales soon. So look around campus. Gator Tales, man. She's going to be telling some Gator Tales. That's for damn sure. Potential spam from San Antonio? I don't think so. Not up in here. Denied call. Where was I? Look around campus. I titled this Mass Exodus because our first topic of discussion, I'll let y'all get into it. Dude, we're having a lot of offensive personnel leave the Texas Tech football program. I'll just name them and then y'all talk about them. Alan Bowman hits the transfer portal. He's out, as well as Jalen Polk, who that's the one out of everybody who I'm most disappointed about, just because I thought Polk showed a lot of promise and a lot of potential after his freshman, season. Other notable transfers, Caden Leggett, was kind of in and out, but did some stuff. And then we also lost O-lineman Will Farrar. Never heard of him. I'm not going to lie. I actually had no idea. I'm not going to lie to you. I had no idea who that was. But, guys, what's going on, man? You think they had their team meetings with Cumbie and were like, this just ain't for me. And for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah. Well, my quick take on it is, I don't kind of like how we spoke about how when Namari Burnett and Joel left.
Get him, Nick. Get him.
Well, I'm not going to call him soft, but like Burnett is soft, but kind of like what we said with Chris Beard having some players leave, it's not a testament to like his program going under. I think with Matt Wells, like I don't think this is our program getting worse. Although Alan Bowman, he was our starting quarterback. You never want to see that happen, but I think he's really taking over the program and he's getting the guys that he wants in there. I've noticed that a lot of these guys that left this week are Cliff Kingsbury guys, and They were recruited by Cliff to come to the program, and now that program is completely different than what they signed on for. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Seeing Alan Bowman leave, definitely not surprised. He's been posting pictures and like stories of other players' commitment or decommitment letters like all off season.
Okay, I was gonna bring that up too. That's the I have
Yeah.
no ill will. I hope Alan Bowman does well. Sorry, Nick, go on. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that.
But yeah, he's been posting like other people leaving all off season long, and I feel like that was just gearing up for his transfer.
Yeah, which also I think's kind of whack. Now here's the end game. Look, dude, if you're happy, what's the old saying from Wolf of Wall Street? If you're happy, buddy, God bless you. If you want to
Be
leave,
happy,
I
God
don't
bless
care.
you.
I don't care. Go be successful. You're doing it for your best interest. That's on you. I'm kind of with you, Nick, on the fact that like, look, we want guys that want to be here. If you don't want to be here, again, you do you. No ill will. We'll shake hands and go. I hope best of luck to you and your future endeavors. But like, we're not. I'm not going to be looking over my shoulder for you. Like, we're moving forward. It is what it is. We want guys that want to be here, and it's unfortunate. Like I said, Polk. I mean, there's some talent. You do hate to lose talent, but again, it's like I'm not going to cry over spilt milk, and we're not going. to I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It's like
Spilled milk.
spilled milk, Strict Super Party, shout out, let's go. And, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here, and we want guys who want to be a part of that program. And I think that's a good way to put it, Nick. A lot of them are kind of maybe didn't have their hearts in it anymore, and were Kingsbury recruits. And the one thing I'll say again, I hope Alan Bowman, wish him the best, farewell, buddy. But the whole thing about like he's really almost like over hyping people leaving like that. Will Ferrar, he retweeted it, and I actually retweeted Bowman, kind of like he's like, I'm so happy for you, dude, like congrats. It's like, all right, dude, that you're making it come off like you're just like
Kinda like
overly invested in these people. Like, just chill out, like go ahead and leave, and then like be done with it.
It was kind of like what he did over the summer when he was overly attacking those people, calling him soft.
It's like, don't be petty, dude. Just like like
he's
leave
got some
and
pettiness in him.
yeah,
I
like
think
shake
It was
hands.
very predictable though that Bowman was going to leave. I think y'all are both right. The most disappointing one has got to be Polk because he showed flashes of being a great receiver. But here's what I hope this doesn't indicate. This isn't indicating that players are starting to jump ship.
It is actually
Because
coaching.
they're scared that the program is just going nowhere. I don't think that's the reason.
No.
But it is a concern that I hope does not start, trending even further than it's gone, right now. I think Cumbie, has an idea of what he wants in the program. I think same thing with Matt Wells, but it's just something to keep in the back of your head that, we hope that it's not, they're jumping shit because Matt Wells is,
another thing you got to take
not
into
there, and they're worried about him getting fired.
Well, another thing to take into consideration, though, Nick said a lot of these guys are Kingsbury recruits. The ones that are transferring so far are offensive, on the offensive side of the ball too, with Sonny Cumbie coming in. So you kind of have to be thinking about that in the back of your head. Is this? I mean, are they getting a vibe for Cumbie's style of coaching, his style of offense? Are they not meshing with that? And there's not as much symbiotic relationship there and assimilation with that. Like, I mean, I don't know. Sorry, dude. Alpha Brain finally just kicked in. I don't know if that's part of the problem. Like, they're just not meshing and gelling well.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's they're not assimilating with the new structure that's going on. But yeah, again, look, it's like, we wish you the best of luck. You thanked us for your time at Texas Tech. Now, like, you do you, we'll do us, and I don't know. The one thing that kind of stuck out to me was like, don't overly congratulate. I don't know. It came off a little bit petty to me, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah, Bowman's got some pettiness in him.
Maybe.
Damn, Bowman, you little petty mofo.
Maybe, but
he just
I don't
does.
think
We
people
saw it with the
No,
whole.
I'm just kidding. Hey,
everyone calling him soft thing. I mean, he's got a little pettiness in him.
Honestly, I have a little bit of pettiness in me, so that's one thing that we have in common.
And y'all both have red hair, but I don't think that this is people jumping ship quite yet. I think that it could happen. Like, it could be the beginnings of it, but I don't think it is quite yet. The NCAA has allowed for people to transfer without waivers, without needing a waiver. into play immediately, and eligibility hasn't really been an issue this year. So there's a lot of moving parts on all sides, every team, I feel like. And it's not just Texas Tech's program. I think it's going to be across the nation. But like you said, Jackson, Sonny Cummey is coming in here and he's making his offense. And if they're not on board, then they're going to, see the door. So
Yeah. Honestly, I just realized so Alan Bowman's not actually a mofo. I know I just said that. He might be a wanka, but definitely not a mofo. That was just a joke. Let me go ahead and clarify that for everybody listening. Just
fine, go break the bone somewhere else.
Just like I said, maybe a wanka, but that's about it. We kid around. Dude, no one's laughing, man. Wow. Should we just go ahead and quit the pod right now?
That's tough. I think you were talking through my joke.
Here, wait, let me hear it. No, I heard it. I was trying to cover it up because I didn't want you to get canceled. Go ahead. Go ahead and throw it back out there for anyone who missed it, because it actually was kind of.
Well, I don't want to get canceled. I mean, he can go break a bone somewhere else. I mean,
hey, all I know is we'll leave it at that with our hot take specialist.
And maybe I have a little penis in me.
He's got a little penis in him. He's throwing down the gauntlet. We'll all of our transfer, the portal game is picking up, and the portal is definitely loaded right now. Best of luck to you. Red Raiders are moving on, and guess what? We want to cover people that want to be at Texas Tech and show them the spotlight, highlight them. We're excited for the guys that want to be here. Yeah. Lady Red Raider basketball. Let's go. Lady Red Raider basketball update. 7th in the Big 12. Beat Kansas on the road. Right after beating UT, this program is stringing together success in Big 12 play. They beat Kansas 75-65. 10-point win in the Fog. That is always a good thing. Congrats to Lady Red Raiders. They ended up taking a L to TCU, 53-61. Hard-fought match. Close loss by 8 points. But, they're starting to play competitively in the Big 12, which is something that, our women's basketball program is trying to get back to that status and that stature. And so it's good that they were able to beat Kansas and beat UT in Kansas. Unfortunate loss to TCU, but their next game, actually I had that up, is against West Virginia
tomorrow.
The Billy Goats of West Virginia tomorrow, and they're ranked 24. So get ready to cheer on your Lady Red Raider basketball squad. Track and field. I'm going to go through some rankings here because there's just so much to cover, but I think the most important thing is to let everybody know, put the nation on notice that Red Raiders are here, dude, and we are cracking all kinds of top 10 polls.
We're back.
We're back, baby. Men's track and field ranked 6th. Love it. Top 10. What, Nick? Are we not back?
I just remember the last person that said that. Got a lot of slack for it.
Yeah, but we won a national championship and we're ranked.
But our meat judging team is at a higher level than Alabama football right now. So nobody, and I mean nobody, can F with us. Women's track and field ranked 8th. We got 6 and 8 men and women's track and field. What's up? Men's golf, something I should have went out for when I was at Tech. I mean, we probably would have won the Natty. Ranked 9th. Top 10 showing for our men's golf team, who has really come on last couple of years. Men's tennis, a sport that I am absolutely awful at. In fact, I've only played it once. How about you guys? Any tennis takers here? Ranked in the top, they're not top 10, but they're 11. They're right outside the cusp, looking in, baby.
And I had some tennis balls in my room. I don't know where they went though.
You want to do a Ramblin Raiders tennis match between
a tournament?
A tournament, singles. Whoever wins it gets all the bragging rights. All of the,
I know
for
where
glory.
Locks is going to have the money
for glory. Oh yeah, we'll put some money down on it. Actually, we'll just open up a sports book and take live bets for it. That'll be our charity event.
That'd be fun.
Last but not least, it's a damn tragedy, and it brings me great pain and great sorrow. But once again, shocker, A&M has dodged us in yet another sport. Cowards. They refuse to play us in anything. They refuse to play the Big 12 because they're, I don't know, it'll hurt our recruiting, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, cue the little violin here. Cue the waterworks. It really is getting a little sad at this point. They dropped out of the Shriners Classic with TCU, Texas Tech, Texas State, Rice, and now we're looking to have a team replace them. I know I was super excited for it. How about y'all?
How sad.
Grow some balls, man. Grow a pair. And like Mark Wahlberg says in The Lovely Bones, come out and face me, dude. Come out and face me.
It just shows so much weakness.
Hell, I think Lane, Nick, and I. Well, once Nick's back on the wagon, we'll just challenge y'all to Irish car bomb off. What name the place, when and where? We'll go shot for shot.
We'll dominate any ring dunk they want to do.
I mean,
Also, the other thing I'll challenge them in is NBA jams. If y'all want to square up on NBA jams, I will kick your ass.
I mean, you'll kick their ass in
I
Mario
don't think
too.
anyone's going to beat you in that.
Shrek Super Party as well. You
Super
know what?
Smash Bros.
There, I could get you.
Anytime, anywhere, bring it.
But if you're a top tier program, baseball program, which A&M is, they're one of the better programs in the South.
Almost as good as us, but
Not as good as Tech,
but not even close.
But if you're one of those programs, you get the opportunity to go play in a brand new stadium and Globe Life Park in Arlington, brand new stadium, the house that John King built. Why are you not going to go play that? Why are you going to drop out just because of recruiting efforts? Like,
I mean, that almost hurts recruiting.
it's also soft. It
They
does. I think
should-
it could hurt recruiting.
They
You're
should
right.
want to be in big games.
You should.
That's the goal.
I mean, it's like I said, it's just kind of getting sad at this point.
But they
We love
continue to just, as a program, as a whole athletic department, run away.
ducking and dodging, man. And you know, I mean, I'm at the point now where even as bad as we were at football this year, like we want it. Like we just, I mean, at anytime, anywhere, like we want this to happen, man. We're tired of, you know, only being able to talk to our Aggie friends, like talk trash in hypotheticals. Like we want to see it actually go down.
Let's not forget they ran away from our football team a couple of years ago.
Well, the soon to be two-time MVP of the Super Bowl would have waxed that ass, but you know,
The
instead we had to
five
play
Ds.
yeah. The
Duck,
what? Oh,
dip, dive, dodge,
and duck.
and duck.
And duck again. So yeah, dude. I mean, Patty, we all know what would have happened in that bowl game. Instead, we got to go up against Leonard Fournette with the worst run defense in the country. Hell yeah. All right, we're done. Take your backpacks off. Go back to your dorms and cry after your parents leave because you're so sad and you have no friends. Or go to the sub and play some ping pong and you know, figure out your life. I don't know what you freshmen do after you know, after your orientation. Go play some ping pong, get alcohol poisoning. Red baggers. Go finish off a fifth and you know, be throwing up your first night in college. I don't know. Whatever it is y'all do, go do it. Okay.
You know, it sucks to be a freshman right now because I know a dude who's at SMU and he's going through Rush and they have to do it via Zoom like this.
Are you? Oh my God.
They're doing Rush.
Can you
through Zoom.
imagine
they'll
like
have-
meeting other people and being like,
What a joke.
Yeah,
I'm a
like
freshman.
they'll have like a one or two like fraternity members, whatever fraternity's group call it is, and there'll be like 300 kids, and you have to like try to get a bid based
That's
off of like
insane.
absolutely? But
I mean, this is
dude,
Joe Biden's America.
that is that is Assy McGee. Blame it on Biden. Oh, I just got an update too. Tennessee money line hit. The chef is on. You know what? I'll cheers to that.
I'll cheers to LSU being up early, 15-7.
Looks like we could be getting liquid early and often. Main body content. I know we've been deflecting and speaking of the 5 Ds, dip, dive, dodge, duck, and dip, whatever it is. We got to talk about it. Just an absolute heartbreaker in Morgantown. Let's power through it, boys. Main body part. Texas Tech lost to the buck-toothed, cousin-marrying, color book reading, backwoods Billy Goats of West Virginia. The crying Bob Hugginses. How was that?
That was
like it.
I'm a little bit
revolutionary.
revolutionary. I mean, in just a battle of heavyweights, I'm not going to lie. These two teams are poised to make a run. Just two top dogs fighting it out, you know, 10-11. Instant reaction, guys. Before I break down and get on my soapbox, just lay it on me, man. Give it to me straight, kind of like this gin and nothing. What'd you think?
Yeah. West Virginia gave us one of their best games of the year. Shot 58%, 63% from 3. But, you know, and McBride played lights out down the stretch. You know, it costed us that Shannon has no clutch gene towards the end of the game. We played really well though, and Mac is sensational right now. As I said last episode, definitely in the running for Big 12 Player of the Year. Could win it this year, and you know, I see our program getting better, but it's tough to win on the road in the Big 12. We would have been 4-0 on the road this year if we would have won this game, but instant reaction is just another heartbreaker. And my roommate Blaine actually, before we started recording, was like, "Yeah, man, I feel like every time I watch a game with you, like a Tech game with you, it's a heartbreaking loss."
It's just
And
brutal.
boy, is that true.
Hey, it's life as a Tech fan, but let's be real. Deuce McBride absolutely just went off down the stretch.
Yeah.
Super clutch. He's already proved it before this game that he's clutch,
Yeah.
and he did it again. Instant reaction, though, I mean, not a whole lot to be that mad at. I think our offense looked a lot better at times in this game. Obviously, Mac went off. I mean, he's a beast. He's been doing it all season. Shannon, that
Who
pull up,
actually,
I mean,
funny enough,
you want him to
Shannon,
go. You want him to go to the rim, but you know
Yeah.
he didn't do
he
it.
actually
But
had
he'll learn
he's-
from it.
him and Mac were the only two guys that scored in double figures. So early on, he was letting it come in the offense. He was doing well. But at the end of the game, you're a slasher, man. We want you getting to the rim and finishing at the cup. And so I do agree. I mean, that's just kind of some late game stuff that maybe Beard and TJ can work on. As far as maybe don't settle for this, try to go play to your strengths. But, I mean, what else is there to say? You guys pretty much covered a lot of it. I'm
Hey.
assuming this is how UT felt after we beat them. And that's
At the
not
end of the day, you got to think about Mac McClung had a shot to win that game and a
Yeah.
pretty
and
good
he almost made it.
It's a pretty good look, and it almost went down. You missed it,
Well, according to Kim Palm, we'll get into that in a second. I mean, Tech. No, yeah, we had our chances and we played very well. So no, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of positives still in this, but it just burnt. I mean, it stings. But anyways, as I was saying, I imagine this is how UT felt, and this isn't to diminish our win against UT at all. But I know I was saying this after the game. I'm sure their fans were. We stole one from them. Basically, they kind of outplayed us a majority of the game, but we hung around, we hit tough shots, the alligator blood, we were there. And then in the end, they just didn't capitalize and we did, and we won the game. We stole it from them. And that's exactly how I feel about this game. I think Tech deserved to win this game. I think they outplayed West Virginia in this game. Mac McClung deserved a win to be rewarded, at least on the offensive end, but at the end of the day, West Virginia had a couple kind of breaks down the stretch, if you want to call that some lucky rolls, some lucky calls, which, there's been the debate with the officiating, and I'm not, you never blame now who would be calling at 8:30 at night at the Capitol? A deranged constituent, I'm guessing. But it's one of those things that you're never going to blame the officials. Texas Tech lost that game. We lost that game on our own accord.
We had a 12-point lead.
It wasn't the ref's fault. Were there some maybe a little bit of a disparity, and they got a couple more calls than we did down the stretch? Sure, but hey, that's basketball. We've been on the receiving end of that, the high side of it. We've been on the low side of it.
We sure have.
You can't blame it all on the refs.
Game, Deuce McBride's going off, and we played pretty good defense on that last possession. I mean,
yeah,
that's
pretty
it's tough to do. And hell, we might have even fouled him, and he still finished. So
yeah. So, but
I mean,
kind of what I was getting at is at basically West Virginia, despite I think Tech being the better team in this one, deserving to win, despite some we'll say some favorable calls and some kind of lucky rolls maybe here and there. That's basketball. It's part of the game. And props to McBride. That was my other takeaway that I'd highlighted in my notes is dude went lights out. I mean, he hit every shot he scored. I forgot the stat I saw. I think it was like 12 or 13 of their last like 17 points or something. I mean, he just
clutch, man.
He was clutch. He went off at the end. He hit every shot they needed to hit, and they won the game. That's the story of this one. And this team's got has those rolls go their way. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at my notes here, but the loss. It all comes down, So like I was saying, they had some lucky rolls and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's the inability. The takeaway here is the inability of Texas Tech to finish basketball games. Let's get into the negatives. Starting off, I want to say that our defense, man. I mean, Chris Beard harped on it, in the presser after the game that they scored 89, I believe, points. That's not he said, and I quote, "It's not Texas Tech defense." And we did not play great defense at the end of this game. Part of that, I want to say, part of it I think is due to player execution. Sometimes guys are feeling it and they're lights out. Part of it's just, a team playing well. So that's kind of a give and take, but our defense has got to get better. That's for sure. We can't be allowing 89 points. PV fouling out. The other thing I was going to bring up is foul trouble, and we got into it, unfortunately, later in that game. PV fouling out was the pivotal point of this game in which, McBride started taking over. I thought PV was doing a great job on him. Maybe we should have switched Mac off of him. But when PV fouled out, and really he showcased why he is an elite defender and how valuable his defense is to the scheme of what we do. When he fouled out, McBride went off, and that's when the pieces started to fall into place for West Virginia to get it done. Some negatives for you guys. I mean, I'm looking at the actual team stats. It was a really hard fought game. I mean, defense and fouls. Other than that, we didn't play a bad game.
Yeah, I don't really have that many negatives. Our defense can be better and will be better. For being honest, this is a Chris Beard program. Our defense is night in and night out, as solid as it gets. And, this one got away from us. But, at the end of the game, we had a shot to win it. So you can't be too angry. I don't have too many negatives here. I think you covered it.
Yeah, I mean, we play inconsistently at the end of games. Kansas, Baylor kind of fell apart towards the end. Last night against West Virginia fell apart towards the end and gave up that lead. But whenever a team hits 12 3-pointers in a game,
dude, they hit
tough to win.
They shot at 57% from behind the arc, 12 of 19.
That is absurd.
Yeah, they hit 12 threes. Like that's so hard, especially on the road. Like how it's hard to win ball games like that. And hats off to West Virginia. This was their best shooting game of the year. Before this, they were not shooting well. Bob Huggins even said that in a couple of press conferences, how bad they were shooting.
I mean, is Texas Tech unlucky or what, man? I'm trying to find this Ken Palm stat I saw earlier. What do y'all think? I mean, people are talking about it. It's probably a little bit of both, but it does seem like we get the best. Of course we do. We're Texas Tech. We get everybody's best.
Is the curse of the pirate leaking?
Even when we suck
over to the hardwood?
Even when we're terrible at football, we still get everybody's best.
Is the curse of the pirates starting to leak into the hardwood?
No.
I don't know, but hey, you get that you get that evil out of here. No, honestly, Chris Beard's got way too much good juju.
But look, I would rather play everybody at their best during conference play.
True.
We're gonna make the tournament, guys. Like we're a top 10 team. We might fall out this week after losing this game, but we're gonna make the tournament, and I'd rather play everyone's best during this gauntlet of the Big 12 season to prep us for the tournament and for postseason. We are consistently getting better, and this is kind of getting into the positives, but we're consistently getting better throughout the season. Our free throws have gotten a lot better. We shot 83% this last game. That was a huge issue at the beginning of the year. Fix that. So we just got to get our clutch gene and get hot at the right times, and keep winning ball games. So I think we're in a fine spot.
Hey, shout out real quick to Gary T getting fired up on Twitter. I'm trying to find that Kim Palm stat. Also, Lane, your boy Jake Paul getting in another fight. Be ready for that on Laney's Locks.
Yeah, y'all ready for April?
Great. No, but Nick, you just
not
hit
my boy.
on.
I mean, I hope he gets a good clean knockout.
For sure. Nick, you just hit on a couple points I was going to get into here in the positive. So y'all are right. I can't find it, but there's an interesting, stat, just full-fledged, stat handle and company out there that does college basketball where they break down. It's based off of they say that the statistics equate into like bad luck for teams, and there's a rating, Kim Palm rating for it. Kim Palm, but I can't find it. Anyways, out of the top like 11 or 12 teams, we had the worst by a considerable margin, the worst data for teams playing well against us and things just not going our way. It's real scientific, real technical, so I won't get into the weeds of it, because I'm really proficient in the issue. But bottom line is, don't worry, Tech fans, keep weathering the storms. We've been through this stuff before. We might be a little unlucky, but we'll get through it together with alcohol, and whatever else, whatever other vices you have. Positives, real quick. Nick, you hit it on the head with the free throws. I was going to bring that up. We went 10 for 12, kept us in the game. A lot better than they did at the free throw line, even though they got free throws than we did, so that's good that we're getting better with those. Bench is my biggest takeaway in this game. Our team looks more, we talk about getting liquid, fluid, cohesive, and fluent, and on offense, and comfortable in the roles that they're playing right now. Nadolny, best outing of the season by far. Buzzo came in and hit some huge shots.
Who?
Ogbo. His first name's Buzzo.
Oh,
Come on, man.
I think
you
his
guys,
first name's a lot longer than that.
yeah, but his nickname's Buzzo. You guys got to do. You forgot to do your pre-pod prep, and just going through our roster. But no, Buzzo came in.
No, he did.
And
He had a couple clutch threes.
he hit some big shots.
Or one at least.
His form and the fluidity of his shot motion looks great. He looks kind of silky smooth out there, man. When he's got the ball in his hands, a dude who I think can develop into a great offensive weapon. So our bench came to play, and we actually had a tweet from our boy Joshua Parsons, and I thought he brought up a good point. He replied to one of my tweets during the game. Again, Namari Burnett leaving, no ill will, no qualms with Namari, but for whatever reason, we look soft, according to Nick and me and Lane.
he's soft. We're not soft.
Wait,
Agreed.
sorry, I zoned out. Did we already talk about Nadoli?
Yeah, dude, we're talking about him right
Okay,
now.
cool.
Sorry, Lane's in the middle, like watching a movie. He forgot he was podcasting. He blacked out. No, but bottom line is that these guys went off, and whenever, for whatever reason, we just look more confident in the players do in their roles in these games on offense, and it just looks like the chemistry is clicking now. It's there. It's this team's buying in, and I'm impressed. Our offense was one of the best outings. I mean, we were attacking and getting great looks, getting open shots. Mac McClung is on a roll. Dude was unguardable for a stretch of that game. Literally just doesn't matter what you do to him. He's going to get, I mean, he can create his own shot. He gets liquid, and dude's unguardable. He's automatic. Three-pointer, open, automatic. Step back, automatic. Between the legs, automatic. Finger roll from the from the free throw line, automatic. Dude was, he couldn't miss. The cup.
I mean, we just looked, I think, on offense, though, as a team, as a whole, we looked so much more fluid than we usually do at times. There's a couple times where we went back to kind of our old,
kind of like
beat the shit out of the ball.
Yeah. Kind of like the Ramblin
Raiders,
like how we're getting more fluid on the mics, like our chemistry.
we're very liquid.
As they mature, so do we, right?
As we mature, the pod matures with us.
A couple more positive points.
Final thoughts here.
Couple more positive points for me. Points off turnovers. I think I saw a stat that we only had 2 turnovers in this game. West Virginia had 12 turnovers in this game, and I think we scored 25 points off of that. We are converting turnovers into points. That's what kept us in this ball game with West Virginia shooting lights out. You noted Mac McClung, obviously playing close to his hometown. Had 10 family members there at the game. A huge game for him.
Dude, fly them out everywhere.
Great. And then what was the other point I had? Oh, we played pretty well for not having played for a week. And that's a testament to Chris Beard and his coaching staff and keeping our guys locked in during basically a bye week where we missed 2 games due to the other team having COVID issues. And that's huge that we're having great practices like that. And people are emerging from practice like Nadolny that are getting minutes now and stepping up and getting better as a team cohesively in the program. Love to see it.
Yeah. Final thoughts for me.
Yeah. Final thoughts.
Nadolny's the shit.
Nadolny. Hey, his haircut,
the
dude.
Shit. And West Virginia better watch out because we're going to kick their ass at home.
Yeah, we are.
The crime Bob Huggins is, man. I mentioned it earlier. Nick didn't elaborate, but for once, Nick got a little feisty on Twitter, which led me to calling a guy a billy goat. So
Nick called a guy a billy goat?
I called a guy a billy goat. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. I slept a lot better last night after I did. And, okay, so if my final thoughts, if this team wants to reach the next level, they simply have to learn to close out games. That's kind of my biggest takeaway from this. We have potential. We're almost there. Things are clicking. We look elite. We look solid. But guys, we saw the same issue last season. Think back to last season, closing out games, being able to put your foot on their throat, finish it, get it done. And thinking back on just not only last season, but this season, Kansas, Oklahoma State, and West Virginia losses, this team could easily be a 2-loss, top 8, top 7 team. I mean, those 3 games came down to the wire, and it was just a little intricate details that we couldn't find a way to get it done, and we got to learn how to finish. Bottom line. The reason I brought up the trash talking as we get ready to move into the next part of this. Sorry to jump around here, but calling him a Billy Goat, y'all saw that intro. I'm trying to work on my shit talking capabilities, is because we got the battle in the boot coming up this weekend. Your boy, the chef himself, whatever y'all call me, I've got Big Velvet,
Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe. Sometimes they forget my name and just call me moderator.
Big
They go,
fella.
they go, hey, moderator, what do we do here? Whatever it is, I'm going by myself into the heart of LSU country, the LSU kingdom, the Maravich Center, the mecca of some not the mecca, I'm sorry, but for college basketball, I mean, there's been some great things that have gone down in that venue. I've never been. I'm super excited. I'm going. Shout out to Garrett, to Wilcox. Davies riding with me, even though he's a Longhorn. He comes from LSU roots. LSU's kind of my other team, although I hope we whoop that ass this weekend. I'm working on my trash talking, guys, because I will be going up against the most, if we're not the most ruthless, LSU is. I mean, I think it's pretty close, but honestly, they might even have us, dude. Their fans are hostile, maybe even a little senile, or maybe that's just drunk. One of the two. Mobile, hostile, senile, and hammered drunk. And dude, they're gonna be letting me have it. So I gotta touch up, baby. Y'all practice with me, man. I gotta work on ribbing some people.
You do need to touch up. Just don't be like that one Tech fan at the U of H game. He lost touch.
Oh no. I'll have a little bit. Or what did Nick say? Nick said have some feel. No, don't worry.
You gotta be more witty than that guy.
Dude, that guy was dropping F-bombs in front of an 8-year-old kid with his dad. I was like, dude, have some feel.
Not tight. Like, dude, chill out. You got to be better than
that. He had no wit.
Instant reaction to the battle in the boot, man. The senile and drunken Tigers, baby. Fans, players, coaches. It's just we think Lubbock's a Wild West, dude. I don't even know what you would describe it, man. Just mayhem in the swamp.
Can we give you full reign to our Instagram story? I mean, you already do have full reign, but
be ready. I'm
Instagram the whole night for us.
Oh, I'm gonna be maybe even doing some live stuff. I'm reverting back to my college days. I'm just documenting all that shit, baby. Yeah. We're gonna put it all down there, and y'all are gonna be able to get a first-hand view of what's going on. So I'm excited. Maravich Center, love Pistol Pete. Gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, some great things have gone down in that arena, and I've never been to it before. On paper, Texas Tech should win this game. The ESPN, let me go pull it up. I mean, LSU's not bad. Don't get me wrong. They are not bad.
This team can score.
They can score, but I really do think that this game matches up in our favor, to be honest. And Texas Tech should win this game. Will we? Cease to be seen. But we should. The ESPN matchup predictor has us a 58.1% favorite. And, it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a follow-up ep this weekend. This is news to Lane, actually, but I told Nick earlier, one of my buddies, give him a shout-out, Preston Schultze, a boy Schultz, he's got us in touch with a guy who runs a podcast called Are You Serious? It's LSU Pod, Are You Serious Sports. I went and checked out his stuff. Seems like he'd fit right in. It looks like in the background over there, like someone's playing like puppet games on with Lane like behind him. But he's right up our alley. He's just he's a cutthroat, degenerate. He likes to a Christian. Sorry, I said degenerate. I meant Christian. Good person. Just a good dude, good old boy, good-hearted guy named Blake Rufino. Be ready. We're putting out a short episode. He's going to really break down the matchup between the Tigers and the Red Raiders this weekend. So be ready for that. Y'all, what do y'all know about LSU, man? I'll get into what I was kind of told the guys to look out for. But do y'all have anything on the Tigers, man? I've watched them play a little bit. I'll tell you this: they don't play any defense. That's for damn sure.
Hey, they score the rock though,
but they can score.
We've gone up. We're about to go up against the next best freshman in the country. If it's not
Cunningham,
the dude from Oak State, it's this guy. They also
hold on, the custodians are here. If it gets
what, dude? I'm in the middle of my breakdown.
Okay, hey, go ahead and do your breakdown. Y'all fill me in when I get back. I'm gonna go let them know I'm still in here.
No, I don't have much to say besides the fact that this team obviously can score. They don't play much D, so it's going to be kind of the polar opposites in this game. We D up, They don't.
You
We don't score. They do. It's going to be a battle of if we can contain their offense and if we can score on their defense. I mean, that's the basis of basketball. But it's they have a strength, which is our weakness, and our strength is their weakness. So it should be a fun matchup. But that freshman is a dog.
Yeah. What was his name?
I just tried to look it up. I'm watching the game right now, actually, but I don't know his name.
If I said it, would you know it? Because I didn't look anything up. I didn't
Hey, Jackson,
research
what's that
LSU
freshman's
really at
name?
all. But
Freshman. Oh, hold on. All
I
right,
think
I'll
it's
pull
going
it
to
up.
be a track meet. It could turn into a track meet. The boys, we can score with the best of them. We just scored 87 points against West Virginia, who is also one of the best defensive teams in the nation. So
Well, I mean, Mac McClung's out here 30 piece and full. So get ready. Here's their biggest offensive threats they got. The three-headed monster. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay, three-headed monster. Cam Thomas, Javonte Smart, and Trenton Watford. Though I don't know which one's whoever the freshman you're talking about is lame. One of them I know is tall, kind of got the fro working, man. He is a Wild Heron is a beast, bro. He's out there just grinding tall, athletic, and he knows how to attack, get people involved, attack the rim. Those three guys are on point and can get it done. This is a breakdown from a diehard guy who watches LSU basketball through and through. Thomas is that must be you're talking about, Lane.
Yeah.
Cam Thomas is
Cameron Thomas.
Thomas is a top 5 NBA pick. The other two guys will get drafted as well. Talent-wise, we're elite. We just play. This is his quote unquote. We just play street pickup ball. I mean, we play unorganized and unorthodox, and it's just kind of like a rec league pickup game. Imagine Nick and I at the rec center in Lubbock just getting up and down, jaying them. He said no defense, and we don't have big guys, but they do have a fun fact. Sharif O'Neal.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, you did? Sweet. His daddy is Shaq O'Neal.
Yeah.
So anyways, get ready for our more in-depth breakdown coming later this week. That's just little tidbits. Don't play a lick of D. Can have some dudes who can score the ball.
Also, it's a little favorable for us that they don't have a dominant big man that's really established himself so far. We sometimes struggle rebounding the ball when that happens. So that's looking good for us.
Guys, it's been I know we're getting a little long-winded here like we tend to do because we are some rambling men, but that's get ready, guys. I'm excited. Tune into our Instagram. Follow us at Ramblin Raiders on Instagram because I will be feeding y'all some great live content, some great live footage. I'm really excited to be at this game. Hope it gets cold so I can wear the sickest retro to ever bless anyone's eyes. And y'all keep me in your thoughts and prayers because I can tell you right now, I've been to LSU a lot. I almost went to LSU. Thank God I landed at Texas Tech because I'm a basketball fan, not a football fan. But I've been to a lot of games in Tiger Stadium, and our fans are ruthless as hell. LSU fans are ruthless as hell. And my buddy texted me, and I quote, the guy I'm going to see, my best friend from high school, Garrett. He said, I'll find it real fast. Sorry, 1 second.
Man, you just got to get a few car bombs deep, and you'll fall right into form.
Yeah, I will.
Jackson.
He goes, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, y'all go ahead and just chat amongst yourselves about your day before I find it. Oh, where? Okay, it's coming up.
Oh, you got it?
Oh wait, I think I got it.
Man.
Oh, here it is. You better wear your TT. This is and I quote. You better wear your TT shit, Jay. Just because you're behind enemy lines doesn't mean you can be scared. And I just said, I'm never scared to rep the double T. You already know.
Yeah, you don't be a wuss.
No, dude, I'm not soft as hell.
Like that's not the Texas Tech way. We're not soft like Namari.
No, dude. We're not scared like Texas A&M. All right, we're moving on. Nick, we have no hot take music, so we're just gonna pause for our audio listeners. Oh, I'm gonna take a sip of this gin and Waterloo. Shout out Waterloo. Go ahead and sponsor an episode sometime. And we're getting into our hot take segment. All right. Automatic for everyone listening on audio. If you're watching, you just got to see Lane and I take a sip of our drinks. This is going to be pretty fun. And we might go long-winded here because I want to elaborate. This is too good not to. Hot take for this day. The Patrick for this episode. Episode 80, by the way, dude. 80. Hey, can we all just everyone give themselves a little pat on the back? Man, 80 episodes deep, and we're not even thinking about slowing down. The Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech tweets.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
I thought the schedule called for masks.
Oh well, shit. We can roast those people too.
Mask in your cars with no one else in the car.
Oh yeah, we did a last second audible, but
Save that.
we can save it. I'm just telling you, if you're by yourself wearing a mask in your car, you're only preventing you from getting sick from yourself. So just let simmer on, let that one simmer and think on it for a bit. The Patrick Mahomes tweets that went to Texas Tech tweets, it was like it went from dry humor. I've never seen anything like this on Twitter before. It went from dry humor to played out to y'all killed it in no less than 10 minutes. Like
Okay,
10 minutes. Yeah. And I was like, dude, y'all have got to chill out. Like this was.
I'll elaborate on this. It's not even just Twitter. It's Facebook.
It's like
Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, it's out of control. Like, are we proud of our alums who are
absolutely
succeeding? Like, I love seeing Pat Mahomes do well. And I mean, I kind of get some of it now. He's going to back-to-back Super Bowls.
It's super badass. It's awesome. We love it.
He's awesome. But guys, do we have to post every damn Sunday he makes a completion? I mean, if he makes a completed pass on any given Sunday, it's 10 pictures of Pat Mahomes completing a pass. I mean, settle down.
Hold on, Lane.
Play for us anymore. He plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are not Texas Tech.
What, you mean the Kansas City? You mean the Texas Tech Chief Kansas City Red Raiders?
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys.
No,
we love him having success, and he already pays his homage to Texas Tech all the time. He's always doing it for us, anyways.
And here's the thing: I will tout Patrick. I mean, no, Patrick Mahomes going to Texas Tech. I will ride that train. I'll rub it in everyone's faces. I'll tout it all day, every day, to the break of dawn, y'all. Whatever. I'm all for it, dude. For talking about Patrick going to Texas Tech. What I'm speaking on specifically, I don't know if y'all got on Twitter. Nick, you probably saw this. The tweets of people like being sarcastic and like, downplaying or trying to, be ironic in the sense of like everyone who's like, oh, Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech. Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech. The jokes. And there were a couple funny ones. Don't get me wrong. There were some actual like good ones in there. But holy hell. Let me give you all a little bit of advice.
Wait. So I'm on the complete wrong page.
No, you're on like probably halfway down the right page right now.
Okay.
So just like go to the next paragraph. If you see 2 Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech tweets and consider posting a joke about it yourself, don't. It's been done. Let it rest. Y'all like you've heard of like driving the joke into the ground and like killing it. It just damn, dude. Some of y'all like you gotta relax, man. I don't get me wrong. Like a couple of them were funny, but it was just I was scrolling through and it was one after one after one. Like the shit can get old and did very fast. Nick, what do you got?
Did y'all know Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech?
Hold on. Let me like get a good fake gut laugh in here. Like, oh, dude, yeah. Oh my God, how ironic, man. How ironic.
I ain't got nothing on it, man. Let the fans be fans.
Let the fans be fans. But here's the problem, Nick.
Get it? Patrick Mahomes with Texas Tech.
Some Texas Tech fans are bigger Chiefs fans now than Texas Tech fans.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
But
I love seeing Pat have success,
and they're trying to downplay it.
Chill out.
They're trying to like be like make fun of almost. It's like in a mocking tone of the people who are talking about Patrick Mahomes with Texas Tech. And so with that kind of dry humor and being that like that kind of level of humor, you have to do it in stride, do it in pace. As Nick said, have some feel. A couple of them funny, but when you see 10 of these tweets in no less than 5 minutes, it's like y'all are killing it, dude. You're overdoing it. Just settle down, relax, step back, take a breath, let it, just go on to the next day and wait till the next week. And then you be the first one to crack one and then let everyone else freak out. But like, we just cannot keep beating that joke. You cannot keep beating that joke into the ground, dude. It's just not funny after a while.
Yeah, since we've started this pod, I've kind of started to notice something. I guess in these
Tech fans
how
are
many, has it been a
weirdos.
full year and a half?
Yes, it
Um,
has.
yeah,
My
full year and a half of something I've noticed of being on social media with tech fans now quite a bit. Like I'm, always following it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever it might be, Instagram.
uh-huh.
Tech fans kind of suck on social media. I mean, like,
Honestly,
God,
well, you always have your bad eggs, but no, I mean, I had a skewed perception of tech fans before I like really
they're
got
different
into.
than I thought.
No, I agree. I know exactly what what you're saying, Lane, and that is like
They're
when you
not
get on
terrible.
the
I mean,
they're not
I guess
terrible, but they're just like kind of you're like,
suck was probably the wrong
yeah,
word, but there's just a lot of tech fans out there that,
don't
from
get it.
from my opinion, just don't get it.
They don't get it, man. They do not
Man.
get it.
What is this pod suicide? Like, what are we trying to do here?
So
No,
basically,
but the ones
if
that
you,
listen to us are the right,
no,
are
no,
the
no.
right tech fans.
If you listen to us, everything we just said does not apply to you whatsoever. You're great. You're doing great, sweetie. We love you. Continue to tweet everything and anything you want. If you listen to us, we support you. Everyone else, chill the hell out.
I've just noticed in some groups, not, and really the one that's tough for me is the 2010 to 2019 one. I just see some interesting takes, uh,
Yeah.
no humor.
Oh well, hey, we're about to get into that in the Matador.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, even the Matador Motivationals are roast sesh tonight.
Nothing wrong with a good roast sesh, I guess.
Do
So hey,
better,
tech
Texas
fans,
Tech fans.
stay alert. Like we'll check you. All right.
All right. Yeah, we will. Just like I check fools in chess all the time, we're gonna be checking y'all. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Speaking of corny jokes that should never
Hey.
be made.
Best joke of the year, Jay.
Thank you. Hey. Thank y'all. If you were watching, you would been able to see that, but it's okay. It's okay. You'll get it next time. All right, guys, we're ready now. That was our hot take, a little feisty, kind of off the cuff here. We're just we're winging it, having fun. Now we are ready for. Are y'all ready, boys? For our Matador motivational. Not too bad. We're getting
Sorry,
better
I
at
jumped
that.
the gun a little bit.
We're getting better at this. Today's Matador, it kind of falls in line with the hot take about not beating a joke into the ground, whatever, to an extent. It has to do with posting on social media. Y'all, at the end of the day, everyone's on social media. Everyone's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff, posting their opinions on everything. And here's, I guess, the Matador motivational. It's just a little words of wisdom for y'all to think about, stew over, and then maybe try to apply it if you're just one of those individuals who really feels the need to constantly share your opinion on everything on social media. Hey, let me just let you know a little secret. Life will go on whether you post it or not, right? Like, you don't have to share. And by the way, this is Matador. We talked about a pre-pod. It's just totally, we're winging it, man. This is straight off the cuff. So hope y'all enjoy it. But it's just important to remember that in the very, politically diverse and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? The tension and division that you see in today's society with topics like sports, whatever. There's a lot of different variations of this, politics. But y'all, I promise you, it's okay to not share your opinion about everything. Like, damn, dude, some people just overdo it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's like, it's okay to kind of take a deep breath, take a step back, and like, you don't have to try to attack and analyze. If you don't know something, it's okay to not comment on it, or if you think you do something, it's all right. Like, the world will go on. The world will continue to spin. Everyone will continue to live their lives. Like, you don't have to be a social media hero all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I think the big part for this Matador motivational is the going back and commenting at something that's already been posted. You're not going to agree with everything you see. And sometimes it's just not worth going and just straight attacking a person. I mean, it's just you occasionally, if you disagree with the point, you put your point on there and it is what it is. But to do it every single time and to just attack and call people out is just a little excessive. I mean, if you're going to do that, at least have a point to say and not just belligerate the person or, beat the person down, beat him back. Like, I mean, come on.
Well, it's just got to be exhausting. Nick, what do you think, man? I mean, it's an exhausting way to like live your life. You're just, patrolling social media all the time and just constantly have to weigh in on everything everyone says. Like, chill, guys. Believe me, you'll get through without posting about it.
And being a part of these new social media, sorry, Nick, to cut you off, but being part of these new
Lane.
social media things, it's who those people are. There's a select few of them.
No, they get pegged, and then everyone's like, "Oh," God.
And everyone knows. So I mean, I guess Tech fans aren't bad as a whole, but there's a couple bad eggs in there that we all know who they are.
Yeah, and you know what? It's you, Texas Tech fans. Getting back to the hot take really quick.
Whoa, not Ramblin Raiders fans. Hold on, we want to make a clear distinction. Not Ramblin Raiders fans, just certain Texas Tech fans. I'm just kidding, Nick. Go off, dude.
We love y'all.
Get fired up. No, yeah, we kid. Please be lighthearted with this.
I mean, Jackson, you made a point of like just let it pass you by. You'll feel so much better if you can be the kind of person that sees an opinion that is opposite of yours, or sees some factoid or something in the news that is opposite of your beliefs, and if you can just allow it to just pass you by, like you can acknowledge it, you can internalize it, but you don't need to put your opinion back out there. If you just let it pass you by, you will feel so much better and you'll live a happier life. I promise.
No, Nick, that's perfect. Like the fact, I mean, people got to realize that the more you're able to let stuff roll off your shoulders, like let it off, you don't have to, I get it. We have to vent in certain situations and in aspects of our lives. That's just human nature. You're right. You got to vent about some stuff, but pick and choose your battles. I can only imagine how exhausting it is for people are constantly, having to assert and try to dictate what others think. Hey, spoiler alert, man. People are going to disagree with you. They're going to have different opinions. You're not going to change their opinions. Do yourself. This Matador Motivational is for you. Do yourself a favor and just let it go. Let some things go, guys. Again, Republicans, Democrats, okay, unless you're an Aggie, like
if you're an Aggie, I will roast you every time.
No, if you're an Aggie, I will comment on every single time. No, again, we're messing around. But like politics or sports fans, I mean, if you see something that's just a little bit incorrect or like biased towards something that you disagree with personally, it's okay to see it, understand it, and guess what? Go about your life. Move on. Go in the right direction. You know what? That'll be the title of this Matador Motivational. Let it go. And Lane had a beautiful rendition of "Let It Go, Let It Go."
No, I agree with Jackson 100% when you're saying kind of pick and choose your battles. It's okay to, engage in some, good conversation but it's just it depends on how the conversation is going. I mean, if it's just straight attacking a person's opinion and you don't really have any backing, you're just attacking them to attack them. I mean, what the hell's the point? You're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to change his mind. He's not going to change your mind.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like let bygones be bygones and go about your life.
Pick and choose. If you want to have a good conversation with someone and go back and forth kind of on what y'all believe and whatever, I can see that. But if you're just going to, beat a dead horse at each other, what's the point?
So Lane, what you're saying is like Ben Shapiro needs to chill out on poning noobs all the time.
I mean,
no, I'm messing around.
Try to pwn him, and he just has to pwn him back.
Oh no, well, I mean, he has to pwn you back. Like he will never concede anything. All right, dude, y'all ready to end it, man? This has been fun. I love it. I love this time we get to spend together. I wish we could do it in person. This is my stupid ass job. Just kidding. I love working at the Capitol. It's a lot of fun.
Glad to see you made it through.
Wait, guys, how did this happen, dude? I went from an empty drink, and now we're at the end of the pod, and I got a full drink.
No ice.
Davey's taking you home.
Wow, it looks like I'll be calling an Uber tonight.
No ice? What are you,
dude? Ice is a luxury, Nick. In the private sector, I know y'all would never understand this, but working for the government, ice is a commodity. We don't get it. All All right. Oh yeah. I forgot. I'm doing the outro music tonight. Wait till y'all see how interesting this is gonna be. How makeshift this is. All right, guys. Well, y'all ready to close it out? Any final thoughts? Any last words, fellas?
Lane?
Let it go.
Oh,
Let it
let it
go.
go. I hold him back anymore.
I can't wait until March.
Let's kick LSU's
Yeah.
ass.
He's got the Red Raiders on the move.
I'm gonna throw down in the boot. I'm
So
coming for you, G Ward. All right, here we go.
Okay, you're not singing the outro. You're actually going to play it.
Oh, well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I can do either or, but I'll go ahead now to spare everybody from their ears bleeding. I'll go ahead and do the outro. Nick and Lane, great episode tonight, episode 80. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember, follow us on Instagram at social media, Twitter at social media, Facebook, Ramblin Raiders podcast page, which I will be actively growing. Also, we have our website, ramblinraiders.com, merch. Go check out our merch. We saw it here. Hat. Oh, wait, I'm pointing like they can see. Hat, shirt. This is just a cool Texas Tech shirt. Write-ups, pictures of our girl Heidi modeling some stuff for us. We have the Ramblin Raiders in the studio where Lane's at right now. We got a lot of cool stuff on there.
Your boy
Website, go
Lane.
check it out. Follow Loose Lips with Gator Ships, Laney's Locks, Ramblin Raiders Media has 2 pods. Go check them both out. And after that, we're gonna see how this works out. Boys, any words to the listeners as we depart?
No. Keep your guns up as always. Let's go get him in the boot.
Man, I'm having trouble hearing that.
This is gonna be super soft. Nick, anything else?
Can't wait till
Hey,
March.
you
man.
guys are great. Get ready for the boot. We out.
We out, baby.
Oh
Wow.
God.
Man, y'all take it easy. Have a good week. Keep your guns up
We-
high.